Hi everyone, this is Dawn. I'm glad we get to spend time again together today. Today we're going to talk about heartfulness and specifically about speaking from the heart. I see you, I accept you, I like you. How does that feel? Can you imagine if people were saying that to you on a daily basis? How does it feel when you're respected, valued, heard, accepted, understood, loved? How do you think it feels for other people to feel that way when you're talking with them? Do you think it helps you and the other people feel better about each other and to have a more productive, connected conversation? I always ask people the question, do you want to feel separate or do you want to feel connected? So I'm going to talk about 3 ways that you can help carry on a conversation with someone and helping them feel all these feelings or some of these feelings, and also helping yourself. So it's important to always connect from the heart. So those feelings of heard and accepted and understood really are felt in the heart. So when we come from the place that we want to speak to people in that way and help them feel that way and help you feel that way, that's really important. When we take the time to talk to people in a way that they feel heard, accepted, understood, etc., this is really giving a gift to them and to yourself. So we're going to talk about 3 ways today that will help with conversations. I will have additional videos on this topic. There are so many ways to do it. So I'll be sharing that as well, so look for that. The first way is saying yes and. So for example, have you heard before when you're talking or somebody's talking to you or there's a group, somebody's sharing their conversation or their ideas and so on and so forth, and someone says, but, and then they share their information. How does that feel? It tends to alienate you or the other person. So they stop hearing, they stop listening, they stop being interested. So we want them to feel interested. And so one way of doing that is saying yes and. So if somebody says something to you, whether you agree with them or not, it's important to add to the conversation to help the conversation grow and flourish. And so you both walk away feeling really good about the interaction. I want to share a story about yes and. For my husband and I, when we started learning this, our whole relationship changed, and we had already been married 10 years. And so we were really open to each other and listening to one another, and so our connection got deeper. The next thing you can do when you're in a conversation with someone and they share something that you don't totally agree with, or it may not be the way you would do it, you could say something like, I like it, have you considered? Or I like it, have you thought of? This way, they feel validated, they feel heard, and they're open at that point to hear your ideas. Another technique you can use is when you're talking to somebody and they may be upset about something or something else is going on that may have uncomfortable feelings. And you may not, again, totally agree with them or support what they're saying. However, to help them feel heard and validated will help them process their emotions so much quicker, and then they'll feel better, and then they can move on, and that's what we want. Yes? Yes. So a technique that I use that's really effective is that you can say, I know how you feel. I felt the same way until I found out. It's called Feel, Felt, Found. And you can use this in any area of your life. It's very effective. Use it at work, Use it at home, use it with your kids, use it out. I know how you feel. I felt the same way until I found out. So everybody has a different perspective, and we all look at things a little differently. And that's okay. We can learn a lot from that. And again, keeping the conversation flowing in a positive direction is really important. Now here's a bonus technique that I'm going to share with you. So when you're in a conversation and you don't really agree with somebody, you could listen to them and validate them in a way that you don't necessarily have to agree with them. You could say, I hear you. I understand what you're saying. I'm going to give that more thought. I hadn't thought about it that way before. Thanks for sharing. So I hope this video has really helped you, and if you like it, please click the like button below. Please share it with your friends. I use a lot of techniques that help people feel good about every aspect of their life, and I keep it simple and easy. So I'd love to work with you. My link's down below. Hope to hear from you and share your heart with others. Have a great day, everyone.